on Saturday, so I'm just getting this out of the way now, and I'm gonna hand the mic over to this guy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, hi, my name is Steven. Call me Nevitz, doesn't matter. And I will be your Lord Lorax today. I've heard it somewhere, I'm not sure where. Screw it. And I will talk about the Great War. Not World War II, not World War I, but the war in our game. The Great War. Oh, right. The title of our game is Odyssey of Underhill, Adventure of Waits. And basically, the Great War is a 1,000-year-long on and off feud between two, how do I say, tribes or philosophies? Philosophies.
Makes more sense.
Basically, there's a dark side and a light side. The dark specialize in power enhancements and basic try to get stronger. Brute force. The light, on the other hand, specializes in healing and tries to gain enlightenment. Just think of it like white mages and tanks.
ESO, baby. Which I will be getting again to make sure this actually fits our lore.
Yes. You can think of it as the Jedi logic, where dark and light, I'm going with it. It's a yin and yang thing.
Thank you.
Okay? Just think of it, none of them are really bad, but none of them are really good either, because you could both use them for evil or good. So, in essence, what really started it, no one knows, but they assumed that the dark side wanted... The fuck?
That is really sweet.
Okay.
Sorry.
The dark side wanted the light side healing or range capabilities for increased strength, while the light side wanted the dark side just to make themselves, well, sturdier. Because the light sort of dies quicker, the dark stay alive longer. We're going to go into that later on, but we're going to stick with the Great History. The Great War history. So we'll fast forward from the beginning to, let's say, 1,000 years later, where we mainly start off. The light and dark have been fighting on and off for 1,000 years. Can't believe I'm saying this again. And now they come to... What's wrong?
No, I'm trying to find the mission unless I removed it.
Oh. And they're been on an impasse. But somehow, for some reason, one of the dark side's greatest warriors was taken or betrayed to the light side. Originally, he was a mercenary just hired by the...
I thought he stood against the armies by himself once he was stabbed in the back. But he wasn't on either side.
No. He was hired as a mercenary by the prince.
Which we actually got to talk about.
Yes. Should I talk about it now?
Go for it. Well, it is part of history.
Yeah. Okay. So remember Dracon?
We changed the name.
Well, his original name is Oberon, in Dark War and Great War times, and now he changed it to Dracon, for basically dragon.
Sorry, this is new for me.
Essentially, Dragon King or Dark King. Basically, he, after being killed during the Great War, not by Tyr, who is now named Falcon, because we want to say it.
Tyr sucks ass in Smite. I can't do it anymore.
And due to that, we had to change the name. So instead of Tyr, it is now Falcon.
And it's spelled differently, so...
Yeah, with a K instead of a C.
It's not the bird.
It's the one with a K, not a C. Okay.
You text me, motherfuckers, or I bust your heads open. I dare you.
He does not like being interrupted. It would...
Can you see anything on this phone?
It's shattered and broken.
Stop texting me.
Okay. Back to the story. Essentially, Oberon is godlike. He is a master of both light and dark essences.
One of the only few.
One of the very few that is actually capable of doing such without dying or completely exploding.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. But he is also slightly crazy.
He hasn't become crazy till afterwards.
Oh, well, yeah, but he's still, like, I know, paranoid. He kills his own father later on.
Which is...
The Dark King. Or Dark Lord. Oh my god.
What?
I'm just gonna leave it as Dark Lord.
Come on.
No. You want...
Let's go.
You say it then.
Satan.
Fucking Satan. And that makes Oberon the Prince of Darkness.
Yes, we are making that reference.
Yeah, I wanted to actually push it forward. I actually
We
want.
actually really agree on that idea. It
Yeah.
came out really well.
Yeah, I actually wanted to name him Ozymandias off after the Roman Greek general, but then it was like, that is pretty obvious. Prince of Darkness, Ozzy, that's gonna be pretty damn obvious. So it's now Obby.
We never.
No, I'm just making the joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was about to say we never agreed on the name.
Yeah, it's just Oberon right now. And we actually did call Ozzy for his representative at least.
He got the call. We don't know if he's going to be in the game yet, so don't get any speculations on us.
Again, the most if he ever wants to do it, or I know, just for shits and giggles, he just says, "Hey," and that's it. That's pretty much what we're expecting from him.
That's all we can expect.
Yeah,
honestly.
we've been on wait for around a week or 2 weeks.
A month.
Month? Seriously?
1 month.
Damn. Well, we're probably gonna call him again, or the represent. I am, because it was my idea, but you started the joke. Okay, back to the story for now. Oberon can, for basically his OP ability, he is able to mix the dark and light essences in order to do pretty much anything. He is essentially God.
He can manipulate it to his will, and we did draw some inspiration from Atlas from Warframe. Yes, we are including some rumblers, but in our own way. So
Yeah.
you can't copyright an idea.
Well, in most cases you can. You're just not the expression of the idea.
No,
The idea itself you can copy. Well, the expression of the idea you can copyright, but the idea itself you can't. Okay. We just have to be careful what we're using. In any case, Oberon can basically create life, summon giant statues to do his bidding, summon tsunamis, tidal waves, control the air around him. Essentially, he could do pretty much anything that he can think of.
We're trying to make the final fight totally worth it. Like, we want to leave that much of an impact.
Yes, but Oberon is a hidden boss. Yeah.
Then who?
No, Dracon. Well, where Oberon is past, Dracon is future. Because Oberon, you have to, basically,
through it.
yeah. Because we're not giving you everything through your first run. You gotta earn it.
But I will say though, that shit is gonna hit you like a freight train when you realize who it is
It's.
and who did the deed.
Wait, can I say that? Okay.
Because then that just gives away the whole thing. Then that kind of spoils it.
I mean, we don't tell him how he does it.
We're not saying who does it.
Oh, we don't eat. Okay, fine.
Go on who was in the mercenary group.
All right.
Leave you know who out.
I'm gonna. Well, the Wanderer's in there. Come on.
Good point.
Yeah. Okay. We're not gonna give you everything, but the main mercenaries group is Broden, Falcon, and the Wanderer.
Originally.
Yeah. The Wanderer just showed up and thought, oh, maybe I'll get paid for money. Get paid for fighting. As discussed in previous video, he wants to fight in order to become stronger and stronger and stronger until someone kills him. But then again, probably no one would be able to kill him. He is he's sort of how do I explain?
The most OP character in game.
Yeah,
but no one knows it.
Yeah, it's sort of like, how do I say this? He's the author. He's a self-insert. Basically, the author, like one of us, puts ourselves in the game, and now no one can touch us. But everything revolves around us.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, not that far, but I'm trying to make an example without revealing too much.
No.
Okay, so Mercenary, Falcon, Wanderer, Broden, but without revealing too much. Oberon does hire them and become the main captain for a certain amount of time. Mainly because he just pays a lot of money and he doesn't want to fight himself because, quote, I do not wish to actually lower myself to their level. He is a god, and he just doesn't want to do anything. But later on, because he's still a prince, he wants to gain more power and more influence over his territory, and kills his father for, I don't know, yeah. Which he could have just said, "Dad, I'm stronger than you. Get the hell out." But no, we are just making him that kind of an asshole. But in any case,
He's gonna be a lovable villain.
well,
Essentially.
not lovable. I mean, you're still gonna have to hate him.
Well, it's not. It's not like you like love to hate him. It's just
Like, he's gonna be an interesting character nonetheless.
more or less.
Yeah. But after he is
Oh,
killed,
the lag is real.
Oh,
The lag is
what the
real.
fuck, dude?
The lag is real.
What's wrong? Okay.
I was mowing everything down.
God damn.
I can't even leave. How do I leave? Oh, here we go.
Okay, back. Oh shit, that sucks. Okay, back to the story at hand.
History.
Yeah. Oberon is gonna be killed by someone you would least suspect. It's not gonna be this one peasant that actually just gets a lucky shot in.
Yeah, I was
No,
about to say
that's not gonna happen.
no lucky shot.
No, it's just like you will not expect this guy to actually.
Be strong enough to kill him.
Yeah.
No, it's not the Wanderer.
No. Even though,
Weaker.
yeah,
Much weaker. That's
even though the Wanderer is technically stronger than Oberon at this point in time.
without a doubt. Dead.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. Just like Oberon was.
Oh god, we're at 0
But-
life support. No wonder! No one had a freaking life support! Fuck you.
But Oberon does come back as Dracon because of his
Later.
mastery of darkness. He basically, right before he dies, he does. How do I say this? He does emergency first aid on himself. He basically revives and just as a form of complete dark energy essence. He's just smoke, and now he has to have a body to keep himself alive.
A physical body.
Well, yeah, in order to keep the dark essence from just dispersing everywhere. He essentially has to get a new host not every once in a while, but he
Almost
needs a new host
almost
because his
every,
energy is so massive that his host body will eventually deteriorate.
Because of the raw power.
Yeah. No normal body can actually hold his essence in place for so long. So he has to kill people, get the ritual done, and then he can keep doing that until he.
This is where his brother comes in.
I
It's his brother.
thought that we were keeping that a secret.
Eh.
Okay, now that I can.
Well, he can't say it, but I'm saying this is where he comes in.
Okay,
We didn't tell anything about his backstory.
okay. So can I say like why Oberon wants him?
Yeah.
Okay. Deimos Deimos and Phoenix technically possess blood lineage that can actually hold both dark and light essence, or both use light and dark essence. Phoenix, on the other hand, as already is at that point trained enough in the arts, I'm gonna say that, to actually use his own essence. While Deimos, on the other hand, is basically an empty cup. You could, yeah, whatever you could just pour it in there and tighten the lid. I know what.
That went south.
I know. I caught on to it later. But yeah. Basically, Deimos is empty, and I'm not going to finish that. I know where it's heading. Shit. Yeah, essentially, Deimos is a perfect host for Oberon's essence. Oh my god, this is not sounding good.
Are you done?
I hope so, yes. Okay. Back to the war. Kaelana.
Not you.
Oh, okay. Kaelana essentially meets the mercenary group and stops Falcon from hurting her troops. Oh, and if you forget from previous videos, Kaelana is actually a major figure in the war, as mainly a general because of her ability to influence people, her essence of passion. Essentially, she's a goddess of love, and she can seduce men into doing what she wants. But she keeps it tamed and not too far, so
She's not a whore.
yeah. Essentially, her mere presence wants people to make her happy. So she said, make me happy by killing that guy. And they're gonna do it. Of course, it's the most simplest terms. She does not actually do that. She will most likely say, for our people, destroy the enemy. Or attack the enemy.
Is that you?
That's not me. I didn't hook up. Welcome, first viewer. And
Got it.
okay.
1 second. I'll turn on the comments. I got the comments. Don't
Mhm.
do it.
No, I'm just checking if I can look it up. Oh, wait. You don't need it. You don't need it. I found it.
I already got it.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna look it up then.
Look who.
Will there be bacon? Holy shit. I knew it. Wow.
Okay, now there's gonna be an echo. No, stop.
Look, I muted it. There, it's gone. Bacon. I don't know. You could probably eat it.
I just felt like because I'm over, like my head's over here, and the camera.
Then take the camera.
It's all right.
Then move the camera back to its original position. I can see it now. Okay.
Get on tonight, Zach. Or if you're on now, you can make a party.
Yeah. Also, feel free to comment because there is.
Other than bacon.
Okay. Okay. What was it saying?
I don't know. Freaking threw us off.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, Kaylana, Fred. She's able to influence people. What's this? Oh, it didn't come up yet. Should be coming up. Not me. In any case, Kaylana is able to influence people into doing her wishes. Her wishes, yeah.
Or wishes?
Her. Fuck you. Her requests, essentially. And when she meets Falcon. What the hell? Why can I not see the fucking comments?
I'll turn it on.
No.
Too late.
Are you fucking again? Oh, I turned on airplane mode for some reason. What? Oh, yeah. Is there a god of darkness? No, there is no religion or a creature that is the first darkness. There is sort of like that. The first speck of darkness in the universe. That is fucking Aku. I'm sorry, but Samurai Jack.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. There is the essence of darkness, the primordial yin and yang crap.
It's a murder.
Yeah. But it's not evil, it's just this thing inside all of us that anyone can use, just you have to actively pursue it. It's basically... God damn it.
Just don't be a murderer.
I don't...
It's from Gary's mod. It's from Gary's mod. It's
Yeah.
so funny. Hey, it's funny and you know it.
The first time it was. Okay.
Buzzkill.
Yeah. The first essence, I guess, would be just someone accidentally stumbles upon it. And they just keep using it and using it until it transforms into a dark essence. And after that, they improve upon it, make it better, stronger, until the point where they're basically superhuman.
They say fuck you to everything.
Yeah, it's fuck you to everything. They will be stronger, faster, live longer, as long as they are using dark essence. And at some point, their emotions will attach the dark essence and evolve it into basically
Kiss my ass, Fargus.
no, different trees. Basically, dark essence can split into essence of the wolf. It's unique essences. All goes back to the light and dark. Essence of love, essence of... Did you really have to slurp it?
No, I was like trying to make fart noises.
It's disgusting.
It's funny.
Not that funny.
I do it all the time and pretty much everybody laughs. You hear that, like, oh!
Right. Essentially, essence of wolf, essence, anything that basically gives you an animal form or increased strength may go back to darkness. Anything, basically, oh, another comment.
It's right there.
I know, gotcha. I got.
Right there.
Okay. The table for pizza, thanks for... Fucking you.
It's right there.
I know, but I like the laptop open. Okay. That sucks. Okay. So essentially, both sides of the war, dark and light, basically hate each other for some reason, but no one really knows. They just assume because they can abuse the other, or use the other one for their own wishes. And after 1,000 years of on and off feuds and battles, they finally end. And basically, how it ends is the mercenary group that is captained by Falcon. Captain Falcon. Sorry, back to the story. Captained by Falcon, and he is mainly the strongest mercenary group. Well, he heads the strongest mercenary group of that time. Oberon takes notice, hires them to fight his battles, and they do a good job. And Kaylana sees this and wants to use their abilities for her. Well, for her side at least. But in some way, somehow, Falcon falls in love with Kaylana. We're not going to say how, we're not going to say why.
Her powers have no use on him.
No, she has use. Yeah,
no,
everything.
No, she has no influence over him.
How? It affects everyone. Okay, it's a video game logic.
Thank you.
Okay. Still want to give it a good story, but fine, video game logic. In any case, Kaylana seeing this, wait, can I at least say that?
What?
Kaylana seeing that her powers have no effect on him, she falls in love with him.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You're good.
Basically, imagine you have the ability to control anyone you want, and yet there's this one guy that is beyond your power, and that's pretty fucking hot for her.
I'm done.
No, you're not. We're gonna keep doing this until we reach an hour.
With no views, I'm gonna take this shit down, man.
The fuck? Then I might as well just keep my laptop open.
Listen, it pops up on my screen before it even hits your shit.
Okay. Back to story at hand. Kaylana, seeing this, well, actually tries to seduce Falcon for, love, not actual, just for shits and giggles.
Like I said, she's not a whore.
Not a whore. She is a proud woman. I don't know. What's a good feminist saying?
Do you speak of feminism in my house? Get the fuck out.
Okay. You do it.
Are you fucking serious?
No, I'm not fucking serious. Okay. No offense to any feminists.
Yes, full offense. Stop being a bitch.
Not the ones that are actually trying to do good. We're just...
I have yet to see one good one.
There are good ones that are actually trying to support women, some in the Middle East trying to get rights. Not the ones that complain about the number of deaths on airplanes. That women are higher than men's. And we have to even it out. No, I think that's feminazis. At least that's how I say it. Yeah. So, feminists, the good ones, sorry if we alluded to you in any way. I apologize. Okay. Falcon falls in love with her because she's pretty hot. And if you're a mercenary and you're doing nothing but killing and you want to settle down after a while. Yeah. So, Falcon falls in love with her. And through that, their main strength of the dark side is taken away. Why? Because the dark side dies... Well, it doesn't die easily, but their numbers aren't so great. The light side, on the other hand, has many more people. Dark side has to gain strength through dark emotions, hate, anger, and death. Light, on the other hand, can frolish, I think.
I'm actually focused.
Yeah, so can live abundantly compared to the dark side. Although the dark side lives longer than the light side and is stronger.
Also, stay tuned for the outtakes because we do have a special surprise for you. And we've been at this for, what?
A couple hours.
No,
Yeah, a couple hours.
the whole thing till where we both learn.
Oh, yeah, a couple days.
Yeah. So, we're going to make another video after this for the outtakes. And stay tuned.
We actually started developing. Yay! It's not that big a deal.
For a surprise, dick.
Oh, so what? No one's watching right now. That'll be.
And then when they do, there goes a surprise.
So what? They're more excited. Okay, back to this. Back to work. Okay, Oberon, pissed that his main fighting force is gone, tries to do.
Turn his back on him.
Yeah. And wait, is the king dead at this point?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Now, what does he do to Kaelana that sets Tyr off?
He tries to. How many of you seen Berserk?
Okay, we didn't go that far.
Oh, that's how I. Okay, I'm changing that then.
That may take square.
Okay, essentially he kidnaps her and tries to use her powers for him.
That's better.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go to the extent of how because. Excuse me, you will talk. My being called right now.
Yeah, by your friggin' dumb shit dad.
Yeah. Hello?
Yep, sorry about that. So basically, he tries to.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not supposed to be on camera.
Okay.
So he tries to take her and use her abilities to his own will, and this sets Tyr off into a friggin' sick rage, and he kicks the shit out of him. And this is where his death rapidly approaches. Now take the damn thing before I lose focus in that.
Yeah. Okay, while Falcon doesn't actually kill him, he more or less beats him down. Oberon is pissed off, just goes into complete rage mode and uses all his abilities to their fullest. But he is completely left to his offensive capability because he just wants to kill him. He's not caring for himself at all. And if you're a god trying to kill an ant, you're not really going to care if the ant is trying to hurt you. You're trying to kill the ant. Well, in his perspective, at least. Kaelana is luckily away from the battle. The Wanderer...
keeps his soldiers at bay.
Yeah, the Wanderer is keeping the soldiers at bay.
By himself, because he's just a badass.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to fight Oberon, not because he will lose, but because he cheats. But he's cheap. He's cheap.
Cheating means, he pulls a shot to the groin.
Well, no, but Oberon is an unfair fighter. He's the kind of guy that will throw dirt in someone's eyes just to win. He's sort of like a coward, even though he has godlike strength. He's like, I don't know, like a glass cannon. He's squishy. OP, you can't handle. He can take shit. He can dish shit, but not take shit.
No, he can take a hit, but once he starts getting his ass kicked, it's over.
Yeah. Basically, you touch him once, he goes into a tantrum.
That's not a glass cannon, though.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm just trying to pull up an analogy. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if it's the poor one. Okay. Let's see. Right. So, Broden. I hate that name. Yeah. And Falcon, and some others, not gonna say who, are involved in the battle. The Wanderer is basically having his fun with the army by himself, and Oberon...
He's basically the Johnny Gat from Saints Row.
Essentially. And, well, Oberon's is being beaten up. Not dead, though. Just sort of fighting against Falcon, Broden. Everyone except the Wanderer. How's that funny?
No, because the Wanderer just like dead.
Yeah. He is the One Punch Man of our universe.
And you kill it.
What? The One Punch Man? He's not actually One Punch Man. He's not bald. What?
I just really don't like One Punch Man.
You don't have to like it, but everyone knows who he is at this point. Okay. And in a surprise victory, oh, by the way, I'm gonna just spoil this one moment because Falcon does not actually kill Oberon.
We said that 4 times already.
And I'm making sure people know this. It's not gonna be Falcon. No. It's not gonna be this little peasant that gets a lucky hit. It's gonna be someone worth the kill. And we're not even sure how it goes. At least we're not gonna tell you. Essentially, I know. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And Oberon is dead. And that's it. Kaelana and Falcon end the war, take over the Darkness territory. Even though Dark Essence users are able to live, they're just not allowed to fight back. Even though they probably can at this point, seeing as their ruler is dead. Oberon, however, somehow survives, turns into smoke, possesses a warrior. Can we at least say the name? Because I think we mentioned it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but don't do the joke.
Yeah. So, Spargus, the warrior on the light side, is possessed by... well, right now it's still Oberon, but he will change his...
But throughout it, he loses himself.
Yeah, basically becoming Dracon, the Dragon Ruler, or Dark Ruler, depending on which translation we go through.
Dragon Ruler.
Dark Dragon Ruler, okay. Dark Dragon Ruler. Because dragons are OP.
And straight.
Mm-hmm. Spargus is basically just Spargus. We're not going to add on to him that much.
We will, but maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, just imagine I don't know, a guy turning into a zombie, but being burned. Like a burning zombie, just smoke coming out of him, and that'll be what Spargus is letting out. I mean, what Dracon will be letting out of that through that point. Okay.
Sounds fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you want to show them?
Oh, yeah. Okay, as I get the picture out.
Once this mission's done, you can do it.
Oh, okay, I'll just...
Set it up.
Yeah.
Whatever you can.
Mm-hmm.
Get it in quick!
Yeah. Crap.
It didn't save again?
No, I'm trying to minimize it. There it is. Okay, it's prepared.
It's all there?
Yeah, everything's there.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Okay. As he's gonna be finishing up. Sorry.
No.
What happened?
Close the door. No.
Don't worry, I already had some. Okay.
Data control. Hit square when it says extract.
The fuck? Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. The fuck? Okay, I hit extract. Awesome. Okay, as this weird pause comes, you got extracted.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry about that. Parents ordering food.
Good.
Frank and Danny's the best fucking place known to man.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's had their friggin' steak supreme.
Delicioso. I'm not sure if that was Italian or Spanish, I'm sorry. I try my best.
Alright, you have the...
Yeah, I had the picture up.
No, not the picture, the...
Yeah, don't worry, it's safe.
No, I'm saying... Alright,
don't worry, it's...
outtakes.
Yeah.
That's for the outtakes. Okay, so here's my Obi-Wan with the new skin! Actually pretty cool. And they finally gave him a rework, which is freaking amazing. Actually worth something now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, who you pointing at?
Dracon. We were gonna show him how he looks like with the smoke coming out. Okay. When he pulls that up, in any case...
You're good.
That's it?
No, you're good to pull it up.
Oh.
Sure.
No, just aren't you gonna make the screen bigger so they can see?
No, I can't.
Oh, right, the music.
That only works in the other one.
Ah, gotcha.
Now for the outtakes, we do have something special. Shut up. This is what Dracon is going to look like essentially in game. This is just references. This is not the final artwork. Because this is definitely not ours. Get up there.
Let me just up the brightness.
I could have just got the card.
Oh yeah, get the card then.
I'm going to look for it.
Okay, in this case, I'm just gonna show you.
It's right here.
Okay, never mind, he's gonna get it.
No, it's usually right here with the rest of them.
Okay, as long as you're gonna look for it. Yeah, so Oberon's dead. Falcon and Caitlyn.
I had to.
Okay, Kaylana live happily ever after, have 2 sons, and one of them will be kidnapped by Oberon.
Really happily ever after.
For the next 20 years, until the big disaster happens. Alluded to in the first episode. That's where we talked about the beginning. Oh, right. Aren't we going to put like a link for the first chapter? No, okay, not now. Right, so we were thinking of writing a script for... Okay. Not the movie. Okay. The cinematic. Okay, can I say that? Okay. Okay, we're thinking of making cinematics. Okay? For that, we wrote a script. And for the first chapter...
Not you, I'm looking for it.
Okay, fine. Did you try that? I could just show him the picture.
Okay.
Okay, on the picture. Awesome.
Go.
Okay.
Noble Knight.
Yeah. The Noble Knight and the Yu-Gi-Oh card. High Lancelin. As you can see, the smoke coming out of his body. Again, it's
You know
not...
the mic's back there, right?
Huh?
You know the mic's back there.
Yeah, I know. I'm screaming. It's just this.
Alright, so now...
Yeah, just sit down. Yeah, for the cinematic we made a script for it, and for the general of our game, the first chapter, we might make it available later on.
It'll be part of the Kickstarter.
I was thinking of making it free, but apparently it's now a part of this Kickstarter.
$5. Would you do it? For $5, would you do it?
Someone would.
I would.
I don't know. I'm Jewish, so yeah, I would be expecting it free.
Well, for $5, I think it'd be cool. You get like the concept art book and the cinema. That's like 30 minutes long.
30 minutes.
Great work.
Yeah, that's gonna take a long time.
Duh.
Okay, wait a year for it, folks. Year at
We
least.
get a lot more people. 'Cause right now, he's on that laptop. I'm getting one soon. Then we'll be working on it. See?
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Yeah.
We may use Gmod though, so it'll be a little funny.
Gmon doesn't always necessarily mean funny.
Have you seen the character?
I have seen it. Yes. Okay. But we're actually gonna try and make it serious. Here. Okay.
So now, is there anything else we'd like to talk about, or are we gonna go through the outtakes?
I have no clue.
These will be outtakes and get it over with.
Want to do it now?
Obviously.
Okay, let's do it now.
But we're gonna have to edit it.
Edit. Right now?
I'll show you.
Okay.
We're cutting the video now. We're gonna do the second video. Well, we're gonna work on it. It's gonna take like maybe an hour or two, not even. Like, comment, subscribe. Just wait for the next video.